welcome, I am Gear Junky, and we're still in, this is part 2 of the same video. You probably, well, not the same video, I don't know if you've seen the part 1, but if this is part 2, there is a part 1. Just a reminder there. So this is part 2 of the Hopkinton trail system in New Hampshire. This is in Dunbarton, New Hampshire, and it's a pretty fun trip. I'll probably be ending this trail hopefully soon and hit the one part. I don't know, this might end up being a 3-part series, I don't know. But just because it takes me a while to get through these trails. But anyhow, how's your day going? This is my vacation week, Gear Junky vacation week. Oh boy, I knew there was going to be mud. That wasn't bad. I love these trails, but I knew it was going to be kind of muddy. Oh yeah, so I don't know, this is my vacation week, so we are definitely hitting some trail systems that I've been longing to do for a long while, and I haven't. These are pretty cool trail systems New Hampshire has put up. You know, you just got to be permitted to come in there, but which, even though I'm registered on the street, I still have to buy a permit for off-road because it goes towards helping the trail maintenance and stuff. But I do appreciate having these trails around because it doesn't take me really that long to get here, even though I truck it here. But this trail system is pretty cool because it allows almost anything in this trail system. A lot of trails out there don't allow certain vehicles, like they won't allow dirt bikes and stuff. You gotta watch that really. And we're gonna take this easy because I don't know how rough. Oh boy, we'll cut the corner. A little front. There we go. Perfect. Now up we go. Woo. So yeah, I mean, I literally love these trails, and I can get to them pretty quickly. So, and don't mind paying to get, you know, the registration and stuff because it does help keep them open, and I don't have to go like 3 hours up to some places. And although I would probably love to go to a place I've been talking about in Maine, I think it was called Rocky Mountain ATV Park, which really sounded enticing. Because they, again, also allowed everything there, like trucks too. This one doesn't allow like all-terrain vehicles. I don't know about side-by-sides and stuff. This one, I don't think you get a side-by-side through. Some of these trails are pretty narrow. But, you know, you get your dirt bikes, your ATVs through here. Oh, fuck me. All right. Whew, this is a muddy one. All right. Just a little worried about the front tire being kind of worn out. Oh, there goes my muddy boot. Oh, you handled that like a champ, Penelope. Oh, you're a good girl. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I say that now, but then I'll like probably something simple. I'll probably ditch it on. Let's not go there. I'm having way too much fun right now to hurt myself, I hope. No, but I mean, these are really cool trails. They're kept up and they're maintained. As you can see right here, I mean, you're always gonna you have difference in terrain all throughout, but it's you know, it's kept up. So you're not, you know, constantly, you know, stopping and getting like obstructions and stuff. You know, I've been freely moving through these trails, like no problem, non-stop. Just keep going, and they loop around too. So it's not like you like gotta find your way back. They are all loops and trails that come back around, and you just follow the signs, and you'll get back to where you need to go. There's a gas station somewhere too that you can get to, so you don't even have to keep loading up or going to get fuel cans. And, you know, one less thing you have to bring, I guess you could say. As long as you're fueled up beforehand, you should be good. Although it's always good, I guess, to bring a fuel can with you. I got 28 miles on this tank, so I'm good. I knew I could just drive it down the street if necessary to get fuel. But I don't really need to around here. But I think the gas station was opened maybe like 5 years ago. It was closed for a while, and then now it's opened again. You know, profitable, I guess, if you get enough ATVs around. Woo. Cool obstacles there. I mean, again, these trails are, I would say, mildly, you know, technical. They're a little slightly advanced, I'd say. You know, some of these trails for like driving around. There's better ones and, you know, easier trails. But especially that railroad bed, obviously being one of the easiest to take your kids and stuff around on because it's just a straight shot. This one has a little bit more, I mean, hills, up hills, down hills. I mean, you're gonna really want to make sure you know what you're doing kind of before you come out here, because it's going to be kind of hairy your first trip around, because it's up and down, tree branches, roots, everything. Gotta make sure your equipment's ready to go, because you break down out here, it's a long way back to the truck. And unlike the trail system, there really isn't that many people around to just grab you and go. Like yesterday, I had to go help some few people that got in trouble. Just had to go get his buddy, that's all. He got stuck. He's like, can you get my buddy for me? I'm like, I'll go find him. Good deed for the day. But yeah, I mean, we have a lot of fun, you know, when we were growing up, playing around with the quads. But when we started trail riding like this is when it really opened up. I mean, if you've never been to trails and you've just been kind of like hopping around in the same places all the time, it's not the same. I mean, it's like you get out on the trail, I don't know, maybe depending on what kind of trail systems you got around your area, it's not the same just going around. I mean, again, I guess I grew up on dirt, so I always liked it. Depending on what you were into, I guess it's going to determine how you feel about off-roading. Because I just say street's fun, but this is just awesome. That's all I can say. That's me, personal preference. This is what I do all day. Like, I would be out here all day as long as my hands don't give out. I'm gripping the handlebars so tight right now, my hands, my thumb's going numb. I have bad circulation, that's my problem. But let's stop here for a second. Oh man, it is such a, and it's a good trail too. I mean, it's not bad at all. I mean, it's just like ups and downs, rounds and abouts, and just be careful. Drive at your own pace. You know, don't need to be an insane driver to, you know, get yourself around here. You just got to be careful, and you can get around anywhere. There's biking too here too. I'm bicycling. Not that I'm into bicycling, but if that's your thing, I mean, there is a trails around here for that too. So it's a pretty cool park, and it kind of keeps everything going and keeps it, you know, going. Because if you don't have no one's using them and no one's paying for stuff, they don't get used. So it's always good to get out and about in these trail systems. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is where the knee pads would come in handy. Oh, fuck me. I've seen a dirt biker just fly through this area. I don't know how he did it. Rock, hold me up. Woo! Made it. Oh shit! I forgot about that spot. That was there. They didn't change that. Now it's been there for a while. Man, I tell you, it's been raining, so I was expecting some water. It's actually been a lot better than I thought. We've had a pretty dry air spell, but the rain I figured would make it a little bit more crazy, but it's actually turned out quite nice to ride today. Woo! Oh, 25 miles per hour. Let's behave ourselves. No need to go crazy and slide out on this stuff, because it gets rough all of a sudden. There's a few trails around that come up and about that we can go through. Let's see here. It comes up ahead here somewhere. You can either go back to the Smuggler's Run. Fix me goggles. The goggles do nothing. I gotta get a new pair of these. I love these Smith goggles, but I can't get them anymore. Like, that's just, no one had them. The one I have here. These are the ones with the air ducts. I have all like lenses for them, and the foam's starting to fall out of it. I like them. I mean, they're really good and they're nice, but no, I'd like to get them again, but they don't make them. That's one of the worst part about it. I find like these gloves right here, really nice gloves. I love these. Cortec accelerated 2 gloves. They don't make them anymore. Sorry. Should have bought 2 pairs when I found them. But they're actually held together all these years, no problem. I like them. They're very comfortable. My knuckles fit in them nice. I mean, just my fit was great with them, and they've held together for many, 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 many years. Like 5 years or so, I think. Right now, I've had these gloves, and can't find them anymore. I have to go with the number 3, and some people are saying number 3 wasn't as comfortable, which I mean, I can't say they are or they're not. I don't really have much of a choice if I want to keep going with the accelerated series, but Series 2 gloves I think were the best so far because they just fit me so nice. Whether or not that does the same for everybody else, I don't know. Alright, here we go. We're at Junction. Hanger Hill Trail. Oh boy, let's see here. Dirt bikes and quads. Yes, we can go this way. Permitted on this trail. Okay, let's go this way. I'm not really sure where I'm going to end up with this trail. Again, they all loop back eventually to one trail system, and you loop back, and I think we're going to come back where we came into. This, I think, loops back straight into where we are, like where we just started from. That intersection, this comes right back to that intersection, I think. I could be wrong, unless they've changed it, which they do here and there for maintenance purposes and whatnot. I don't know, it's weird. But, we'll figure that out. I came here one time when it was like really wet, and it was like soaked. We were coming through, like, I had the WR250R I've been talking about, and that thing, I had the water up to the headlights going down some of these hills into these like gullies. That's how bad it was. Like just like puddles like filled up into the little areas where the dugout areas in they were like just pooled together. That was insane. And the thing went right straight through it, no problem. And it was a hell of a day, fun day to go for a ride. Whoa, okay. And I wanted to switch sides, but because I don't want to be so close to the tree. But yeah, it was a really interesting day to go for a ride. I was soaked. Everybody was soaked. It was unbelievably, wet day. But it was like an experience in itself just going for that. But yeah, I don't really want to do that today. Luckily, it's been dry, cool, and awesome. I think we're going to leave this video here as part 3 because I've been filming for a while. Maybe not. Maybe I'll go a little bit longer. But either way, I'm sorry, this is part 2, you freaking moron. This is part 2. At least I don't have my blinker on this time. This is part 2. We're going to leave this here. We're going to start part 3, I guess, of this little trip. Because I don't really know. Oh, fuck. Woo! I'm alright. Wash out. Yeah, we'll leave this here. We're going to continue on up this trail. Oh man, my mirror. It's still on there though. It's great. Shoulder pads, yeah. Oh crap, I'm stuck on the sand. Alright. Wash out. Alright. We'll continue this in a moment. Part 3. Do I survive the trip? Come on, Penelope, come off that towel. Get in the pool. Do a cannonball. You won't. So lazy.